Welcome back. Well, one thing all Arizonans struggle with is hard water, those stubborn white deposits in the shower, on sinks, and around faucets that make you have to scrub endlessly to get rid of them.
And that's why we've invited Derk Chamberlin, our independent water consultant, in to tell us how we can never have to scrub them again. This is amazing news, Derk. So I know I definitely struggle with hard water deposits. So what is it exactly that's making our water so hard?
You know what? Hard water, they call it hard. All it is the natural calcium and magnesium that water picks up when it travels underground. That's all it is. And you know what? Hardness gets a bad rap because it doesn't make water taste bad. Everybody says, oh, I have hard water, it tastes terrible. You know what? Hardness in and of itself has little, if any, taste at all. So that's not what's making your water taste bad. If your water tastes bad, there's something in it that shouldn't be. You know what? As a matter of fact, people who have water softeners, they say, oh, it's so much better. You know what? Hard water is actually healthier, and as a matter of fact, the World Health Organization says that softened water, especially artificially softened water, like you get from a water softener, leads to heart disease, high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes. We need the hardness in the water. So, you know, old-fashioned water softeners take it out, and all they do is add salt back in to replace it.
Right, and you mentioned that most of these hard water problems actually revolve around, you know, the kitchen sink or different types of sinks in the shower. So why is that?
You know what? It's where you use the water the most, and it's where the water collects and evaporates. So what do? You end up scrubbing it off or using harsh chemicals. And guess where those harsh chemicals go after you use them? It goes right back into our water supply. And they have no way to filter that stuff out. So, you know, you go out, you buy a water softener, and most people don't realize that water softeners alone don't take any of the bad stuff out. They don't. They were never invented to filter bad stuff out. They were invented to take the healthy calcium and magnesium out 112 years ago when we didn't realize that we needed calcium and magnesium. They were designed to take calcium and magnesium out and put salt in. Ask your doctor, you know, do you think I need more salt in my diet?
Right.
I should get a water softener. No, softeners alone don't filter any of the bad stuff out.
Man, that's important information to know, so I'm glad you're here telling us about it. And I know we kind of mentioned it earlier, but like, Derk, I hate the taste of our water. I'm constantly running to the store. I buy cases of bottled water every month just so that I don't have to drink the tap water. So is there any way that we can kind of fix the problem here, have better tasting water, maybe right out of our faucet? Yeah,
Heather, you know what? That's the big thing. Most people don't consider chlorine. It's the taste that bothers them. That's the impetus behind why they go out and get a water conditioning system. So if you don't like the taste of your tap water, you're tired of going to the store and buying bottled water, loading it in your car, carrying it home, carrying it inside, stocking your refrigerator with it and looking for a place to store the rest of it. If you don't like doing that, maybe it's, and you're concerned about the stuff that's in your shower that your family is showering in, maybe it's time that you thought about getting a whole house water conditioning system that actually takes all the bad stuff out of all of the water that's coming into your house, not just some of it, but all of it. And the best one I found is this one that I brought along from H2O Concepts.
Right, and that's the one that's actually standing right here next to me.
That's it.
As viewers may know, I'm a big tech geek. I love every gadget that comes out, and I love how technologically advanced it actually is inside. So what are some of the differences between this and traditional systems?
You know what, Alex, it's a great question, because that system right there, as you see it, is the most technologically advanced system that you can buy on the market today. And the neat thing is, it's made right here in Arizona. For our water, for the stuff that's in our water today, in the 21st century, not 112 years ago when water softeners were invented, but what's in it now. With that system, Alex, you get great tasting water at every faucet. So, Heather, you'll never buy another case of bottled water, and the best part is, you'll never run out. And you won't have to store bottles and bottles of water. It takes the chlorine out of every shower in your home. So you're not showering in chlorinated water. It's not being absorbed through your skin. It's not destroying your hair color or making your skin dry. And you know what? It doesn't use salt. So you'll never buy, unlike an old-fashioned water softener, you'll never buy a bag of water softener salt, ever. And you know what? It makes your skin feel so much cleaner because you don't have that slimy feeling that you get when you take a bath or a shower in softened water. And you know what? Inside the system is their patented electronics that actually breaks up hardness before it happens. So you're not spending every Saturday morning scrubbing
Right.
hard water deposits around your fixtures, faucets, in the shower, and stuff like that. And you know what? Once this is installed in your garage, you don't have to touch it for 10 years. Again, I said it's the most advanced system ever. You don't need salt. You don't need to change filters. You don't need to touch it for 10 years.
Well, it's incredible, and it solves so many problems that we have. It gives us great tasting water. Now, it looks really fancy. I know a lot of people are worried about cost. You know, they want this solution, but is it affordable?
You know what? Right now, H2O Concepts is running a fantastic deal. Right now, if you call right now and you say you're one of the first 20 callers on the show, they'll give you a $400 discount, a $250 manufacturer's kick the salt rebate, free normal installation, and financing is available to fit any budget OAC. Now, you know what? With water, it's all about taste. So I want you guys to taste it. This is actually Tucson tap water that's been run through one of these systems. I want you to see how it... Now, you guys don't drink your tap water at home, do you?
Sometimes.
I try
Every
not
now and
to.
then it's pretty bad, but it's only an last-ditch effort, you know,
Right.
to get hydrated. But anyway, let's try it out.
Cheers.
Cheers to you. Oh, that is like a 5-course dinner of water in my mouth. It's so delicious and clean and tasty. It feels so good.
Incredible.
It's better than bottle quality water out of every faucet in your home. And you know what? You won't be running to the store, and you won't run out. And you know what? You can you're showering in it too.
It makes perfect sense. Dirk, thank you so much for coming on and
welcome.
sharing this with
Thanks,
us.
Heather.
Thank you.
And come back anytime.
Thank you.
Thank you. And if you would like the advanced home water system available along with great tasting water from every faucet, no chlorine or contaminants in the shower, and the elimination of hard water problems, call H2O Concepts at 1-877-442-5222 or visit h2oconcepts.com.